Steezed out with my partner Justin Bieber, Platinum Plaques Online. Big ups to my homies in the PI, that's the Philippines, keeping it PI. I had the prestigious honor of making my battle judgment debut in this Dizaster versus Loonie battle. It was real fucking crazy. The first round was both of their strongest. They both had, I was really surprised at how well Loonie was able to flip his vocal tones and just weave in and out of styles so effortlessly. He's really, really crazy with that. I still would give a slight edge to that to Diz because his lines just hit a little bit harder even in the away crowd. Like he was able to really just, I could feel the energy he possessed through the fucking camera. It was on some Goku shit. He clearly just clowned that round. Second round was, they both lost a little bit of steam, but I also give that one to Diz based on like Loonie, like he had a really crazy rhyme schemes and they were building up all nuts, but I just felt like the actual disses, the content of the disses were not hitting quite as hard as Diz, so Diz kind of got him that round. Third round, Diz, although he had some tight shit, kind of struggled and just was like doing his basic Dizaster freestyles. I give that round to Loonie, but it was kind of like a little bit too little too late. They both came with it, but Diz is the Pacquiao of this one that won, you feel me? Because Pacquiao's still the champ in my eyes, but big ups to my Philippine brothers. But Diz took that 2-1. You heard it here first from the Don of the Fresh Coast. Big ups to my homie Mike Swift, XienHow, all the homies in the PI. Bang!
What's up, guys? Fucking West up, MUTA down, you know what I'm saying? Test us, choose a style, the best don't fool around, you know what I mean? FREDO ALGEBRA, you know what I'm saying? Representing great MUTA, Union City, California, keepitthorough.com, shout out XienHow, you know what I mean? I'm here to judge the Dizaster versus Loonie. I just got finished watching that. It was cool, man. It was actually, I was impressed with the battle, actually. I didn't think it was gonna be that entertaining because, you know, being that I never seen Loonie in English before, but he was actually impressive. Like, it was a really, really top-notch performance for his first English debut, you know what I mean? I don't know, first round, I think, I don't know, Diz kind of like, you know, he had some cool haymakers, but then like he kind of like, I felt like he freestyled a little too much, which is cool too, you know, but Loonie had like bar for bar consistency, you know what I mean? And I feel like it was like a little bit like kind of like that through the whole battle. Like second round, like Loonie was more consistent, but he didn't get as many pops as Diz, so I give Diz second round, you know what I mean? And then also Diz, he gets extra points for me because he's motherfucking wearing the tightest shirt I've ever seen in my life, and he's spitting like in Tagalog too, which is surprising. So like I give Diz props for that. And then third round was really close. It was up to my preference. Was more Loonie. You know, Loonie kind of edged it. Didn't body him, but he edged it. You know what I mean? Like it was more like he like was consistent through the whole thing, and he was like hitting points that were really good, you know. And I understand like if the crowd doesn't pop so much because some of them may not get it. It may be over people's heads over there, you know. But it's just a good thing for hip hop and, you know, in the Philippines, you know. And so for me, I think Loonie like barely edged it 2-1. You know what I mean? He was more consistent. He wanted it more, and you could tell. Dizaster was just having the time of his life. Just happy to be there. You know what I mean? So shout out Diz, shout out Loonie, shout out Mike Swift. You know what I mean? Shout out Sunugan. Hope to see y'all soon. And then yeah, man. Peace.
What's good, everybody? This is OKWERDZ reporting to you live from Stockton, California. Chilling with a few friends of mine over here. I've just been asked to give my judgment on the Dizaster versus Loonie battle. Crazy battle. I just like the whole, you know, the whole movement out there is crazy. Shouts to everyone keeping it lit out there in the Philippines, man. Fucking, you know, watching just the entrances, man. It was hilarious how Diz had the, you know, Eye of the Tiger shit going on, and Loonie kind of had his own little concert. That was pretty clean, man. The first round, the way I scored it, I mean, I thought it was the best round of the whole battle. Real dope on both sides. This is the first time I've heard Loonie in English, so he's got some real good bars and clean writing patterns and whatnot. I felt Diz had a little bit more impact and edged him just a little bit in that first round, so I gave that one to Diz. Second round, I felt was a little bit closer, but not as good on both sides. A little bit, you know, took it down a notch in that round, I feel, but I feel like Loonie was having a lot of lead-ups to things that weren't impacting as hard. Like he had, you know, some good writing, but some of the bars weren't really hitting like that. And I felt Diz just had, you know, that much more impact on that one. So I gave the second round to Diz, and then the third round, Diz was kind of killing it until towards the end he started, you know, freestyling kind of, you know, and I felt like that gave Loonie the window to take the third round. So I felt like he clearly took the third round. So my official vote, 2-1, Dizaster. You know, I know everyone's gonna be mad because I voted for my boy, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, everyone always blames it on me, but I'm not the only fucking judge here. You know what I'm saying? I'm one vote. And, you know, according to the comments, a lot of people agree anyway, you know what I'm saying? So if you don't agree, I'd love to hear your side of the story, who you think won and why. Twitter me at OKWERDZ. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to everyone, Sunagan, shouts to fucking Loonie, Dizaster, Jayhan, Mike Swift, everybody out there, man. I hope to come out soon sometime and rip it out there, man. So that's it. Peace.
What's happening? My name is Pass, one half of the crew, Animal Planet, representing Oakland, California, obviously. I'm here tonight to give my judgment on the battle Dizaster versus Loonie, which was really awesome. Just off the top, I'd like to say, you feel me, I thought the homie Dizaster killed it. He killed it. And I'm not just saying that because he's, you know, the homie and shit like that. You know, I mean, it's kind of fucked up because I'm from the West and everything, you know. But at the end of the day, just watching it round by round, I mean, I thought he got every single round convincingly in that. Just, although it is, you know, it's definitely impressive. Obviously, Loonie is a fucking beast. He's the most viewed battle rapper in the world, which is awesome. But, you know, I think on both parts it was a little bit under what your expectations would be from both the guys who were highly esteemed and, you know, really fucking dope and all that shit. But I just think Dizaster dominated throughout from the first to the third round. You know, easily. I watched it multiple times, you know, and Loonie he really dope. I mean, it's extremely impressive to me just on a personal level for him to be able to rap in English for the first time and shit like that, you know, and that's fucking crazy. Obviously, me being from, you know, American culture and society, I can't even imagine, you know, rapping in some foreign ass language like that, you feel me? So you know, he's dope for that, obviously, but at the same time, I can't really factor that into my judgment of who I think dominated the battle, you know what I mean? Like, not at all. Yeah, although I do think that's dope, and he's a beast for that shit. Here you go. I can't factor that in, but he was fucking awesome. I mean, he's a beast, you know. I can't deny that, but I just think Dizaster dominated, although they both had little slip-ups here and there or whatever, you know, and I do think that they both could have been capable of better. It was still fucking epic, and I just have to give it to Diz. Deuces.
Welcome to the sunny CA, Oakland, California. It's your boy Plex Rock, Maquina Muerte, Rolling Rockers, you know the deal. I'm here to give my verdict on the battle versus Dizaster and Loonie from the Philippines. First out, shout out to everybody that was a part of Araneta Dreams. This shit looks like it was crazy. Epic event. Wish I could have been there. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I think Loonie won. I give the battle to Loonie for multiple reasons. Diz is my boy, as y'all know. And I've seen Diz spaz way harder, you know what I mean, like off camera than on. So I've seen some of his finest times and finest areas in battle rap moments, and that just wasn't one of them. But at the same time, I can tell that he didn't put in his 100%. On the flip side, Loonie was just fierce. I think that he came in there trying to hold down, and knowing that he had to hold down his homeland, the Philippines or whatnot. it's weird. I'm like conflicted because I'm Filipino and black, so I got my American side and my Filipino side going like that. But I think like by the time Loonie was spazzing out about the work that they put in to get the event popping, and he mentioned the big boxing match and shit, and like his whole second round didn't really get a lot of play from the crowd, but it just really kind of got me up on my seat. Whereas when Diz was rapping, I could tell that boy's freestyle capabilities was just destroying the whole battle. He was killing it, you know what I mean? It's obvious. He was hella fucking funny. He had he had like some of the best flips anybody would ever be able to come with and shit. So I can dig it, but I think Loonie took that. You heard it here first, Plex Rock, Máquina Muerte. Bye.
And the winner is Dizaster. Much love to Loonie, much love to Dizaster. Both of y'all killed it. And you know, like I said, man, this was like a real hard decision for people to make, but that's what they went with. And I'm gonna see y'all next year. Araneta Dreams. History was made. Congratulations. Peace.